So we have a question about the country. If we decided where we're going to move, the country.
Yeah, I think we narrowed it down to. Honestly, I think it's looking like Turkey.
Yeah.
It's looking like Turkey right now. So that'll be delicious.
Yes. Very delicious.
She doesn't know what I'm talking about. Turkey's a delicious bird. She thinks
No,
of Turkey like the country. The food there is probably great too. I was just making a
awesome.
stupid
That's why I
dad
was
joke.
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Where, Istanbul?
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
That's kind of a first country.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. And Malaysia, right? Second.
You want to have a baby in Malaysia?
No, just to visit.
Yeah, see, look. Well, I mean, visit-wise, there's all sorts of places I want to go. I want to go to Russia.
We will go to Russia.
I want to go to Russia.
We will go to my country, too.
I'm excited to go to Russia. I never wanted to go to Russia. And then we started doing these videos and then BB happened. But then I started seeing all these stuff about Russia and I started seeing and BB started telling me all this, about the culture and whatnot. And I got super excited about it. Yeah, super excited about it. So yeah, I want to go. Really, really bad.
We will go.
Okay. And a sauna. I want to do sauna. What? One of those bathhouses, the saunas.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Okay.
And I want to get a tattoo.
Okay.
I don't know why.
We'll do that for sure. The same video, but different question.
Yeah.
Did you think of moving back to US with kids? Is it safe there? I think mostly the question goes to the safety.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about your childhood and how it's not safe here. So.
See, this is tricky. This is a tricky question.
Is it safe there? Just in general?
No, but yeah, it is. I mean, it's just like anywhere. It depends on where you are or whatever, right? But yeah, and then the second part, I think that was would you move back with the kids, right? And take BB there. So we don't talk about politics here. So this is not about politics.
No.
Not about politics. This is just my experience in the United States. So in the United States, I don't know. I kind of realized that a big reason why when I left the United States, I didn't leave the United States because I didn't like it. I left the United States because I wanted to travel and I felt like there was a lot more information and experience out in the world that I could have. And I wasn't having that in the United States because I'd already experienced the United States. And then all of a sudden I got here and I realized that they don't pay 20% tax on everything in the here versus the United States, right? I mean, you got to pay rent in the United States, which to is super fair, depending upon the fact that the United States is a great place to live. But raising a child there, we had this talk too, where I don't want to raise a kid in the United States. There's a thing that happens in the United States, and this might happen with other countries too, but I can't speak to that because I'm not from there. But in the U.S., we are taught that we are the best country in the world, and that no other country compares. And I don't want my kid to be raised that way, right? I want my kid to experience other countries and experience the world, and then be able to decide what country they like the most, right, and not be told what is. You know what I'm saying? That was something that's really interesting and that I really, really want for my child, to have that kind of worldly view where it's not like something's better than another thing. It's just different. You know, and that's what and I was raised in the United States, and I was like, we're the best, we're the best. And in my opinion, being from there, we are the best, right?
Yeah.
But anybody from Russia is going to maybe say the same thing about Russia, right? Or anybody from England is going to say the same thing about England. You have that love for where you're from and where you experience the world first. But I don't want that for my kid because I felt like that was detrimental to me in a certain sense. It closed me off from experiencing maybe some different things in the world and seeing the world in a different way, because I was like, if you already have the best, then why would you want anything else?
Right.
And that it closed me off from those things. And then finally I realized like I need to go out there and do my thing, and I want my kid to have the same experience. So I think we'll probably be there for a while, right? We might go back there for a year or something. But like actually going back there to raise little Sherbert in the United States is not something that I think is it's not something that I want, and not something that BB wants.
Yeah, in general, we have kind of a vision that the kids will be international, right?
Yeah.
So they will face different cultures, they will be more different, they will be more flexible with different people, they will, that's more exciting.
Like that's something that's really interesting to us, and we feel like that's something that is a unique thing that you can offer a child given our circumstances and how we are. It's very unique. Because you don't meet a lot of people that are like that were raised like, where were you raised? They always say one place.
Yeah. We don't
right? I'm from here, right? I want little Sherbert to be like, well, I mean, I lived here for a while, and then I lived there for a while, and I lived there for a while, and me being the social butterfly that I am, and being educated in the field of teaching and early childhood development and things like that, especially from my mom, can help with little guys learning the problems that come from it when they feel like they're never in one place, they have no stability. There's a way to give a kid stability even within that, right? So we're just kind of like looking at pluses versus negatives and things like that, and the traveling part and having a kid be able to experience the world at a very young age is
awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we
awesome,
want.
The way we do it with CK right now.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, the little dude speaks a few different languages.
Yeah.
He's experiencing something that I didn't notice a lot of people in my life ever experience. Where he's just around people that are just different than him. They look different than him, but they all kind of act the same.
Yeah.
So it's like we have similarities, but we're different.
Yeah.
And he gets to grow up through that. And that's awesome. That's really,
awesome.
really, really cool.
Yeah.